Well, happy VEDA number 6. VEDA day 6. Ooh, I'm going to do this, y'all. So, I got a little feedback from the budgeting tidbit that I gave, what was a couple of days ago. And I had mentioned that I was doing this Bible study with this financial Bible study with our singles ministry. So, I wanted to show you the books that I'm using. Oh, my light just went out. I'm going to show you guys the book that I'm using. Let's see if we can get this light back on here. There we go. I'm using a couple of books actually. And actually, I got these off of Amazon. I've taught this Bible study before. Um, and it's generally a 10-week session, but we're not doing a full 10 weeks. We're kind of condensing things. But anyway, the first book is called Every Single Cent, a financial guide for single adults. So this is the one book that we're using. And the cool thing about this book is that not only does it give you actual examples of the forms in the book. So let's say for instance, like here's your monthly income and expense. So you can actually list those items out and it'll keep you on point with what you're bringing in and what you are spending. The book itself was like less, I want to say it was less than, it might have been $10, maybe 15, maybe. Uh, but the other nice thing is that you can tear the forms out and then you can just keep an ongoing record with them. So it provides the monthly income expenses form. It provides you with a variable expense planning form. So this lets you do things like planning for vacations. I'm not one real good for planning for vacations. So this allows you to plan for that. So you know how much you want to spend on a cruise and you can just kind of put away a little bit each month toward that. That's kind of like the envelope theory. So with the envelope theory, you will have an envelope labeled with certain things. We'll say vacation, and every month you commit to putting X number of dollars in that envelope in order to pay for the vacation or the expenses or however you want to designate that. Um, and some employers offer a medical flex plan, which allows you to save money for medical expenses. And for some families, especially those with like, children, that plan can be very effective and very helpful in keeping you out of a stressful situation when those medical things happen. The other form they have here is called the Budget Percentage Guideline. So this allows you to look at your gross income per month, and it looks at you taking out the tithing and your taxes, and then it goes on through to the net spendable income. So this way, again, it helps you keep track of what you're spending. Another form is called the budget analysis form. This again allows you to kind of keep track. So you don't have to use all the forms, because some of them are really kind of redundant, but it does allow you to choose which form best works for you in order for you to keep up with keep a budget going. Another form is the income allocation form. And then there is the savings account allocation form. So, again, if you're going to go through and be saving for certain things, this allows you to do this. Now, these forms, if you want to scan these forms and put them on your computer and do them like that, that's easy peasy. You can do that. And the last form here is called a list of debts. Now, we all know we hate to keep up with what our debts are, right? Right. But this will help you do that. So you will list who you owe the money to, contact information, if you paid it off, how many payments you have left, your monthly payments, and what your due dates are. And it's all about visual. We've gotten into this electronic age to where everything is electronic. We pay our bills electronically and all of that. So this kind of helps you visualize everything, right? The other thing about this particular book, again, I'm talking about the Every Single Cent book, and this book, both of these books are part of Crown Financial Ministry. Larry Burkett was one of the founders of Crown Financial Ministry, and like I said, I've taught this class several times. But some of the titles of this in this book are getting started, just kind of looking at where you are and trying to proceed forward. What your short range plans would be, your long range plans, any budget problems, how to deal with budget problems, the guideline budget, and then it goes through the different forms and putting in control systems. So when you do have that feeling to like overdo, then you can rein yourself back in. So this is a great resource to use, and I did buy this off of Amazon. The other book I'm using is called the Biblical Financial Study, and this is from Crown Ministry, and I got this one off of Amazon as well. I've got the other books. There's several different editions of this, but the cool thing about this is the Leader's Guide. Is what I have, and it also of all things, y'all, you got a CD in there. You have a CD in there, but there are accompanying books with this for those people that are going to be going through the Bible study. Now, we didn't go through that whole thing, but there is a book you can actually read that goes along with this particular Bible study. In each one of these, it's giving you scriptures to view. We're not using the memory. We're using the memory scriptures, but I'm not requiring them to memorize things because of how we meet. This course is generally meant to meet once a week, but the way our single ministry meets, we meet every other Tuesday in the month. But for instance, like it has memory scriptures, and then as you work your way through the book, you will see that it has scriptures and then it asks questions in order for you to get yourself in line with how you want to do your budget. Did y'all know that there are over 2,300 scriptures in the Bible about money? It is more than faith, more than love, because this is a situation, this is where God knew we were going to have an issue. As I mentioned in another video, you hear people say the love of the well, money is the root of all evil, and it's not that; it's the love of money that will drive people to do things they would not normally do. The final thing I want to talk to you about is that final estate. Okay, my final estate. Now, again, I got this book off of Amazon, and this is a really cool book because in it has the last will and testament, advanced health care directive, and a legal power of attorney. So all of those forms are in this book. And it's not just one of the forms, just like the other forms I showed you. There are multiple forms in here for you to use. And there are also directions and gives you additional information for how to use the book. So it's very informative and it's tabulated so you can go directly from, one item to another. So let me show you this real quick here. So like the last will and testament. So this is like a worksheet. It has worksheet across, but you'll be able to fill everything out as you need to. So in the last will and testament, of course, I mean, this is a legal document. You would just need to get it notarized and have it filed, and you're good to go. So like here is the actual last will and testament that you can fill out. So the others were for practice, but this would be your actual legal document um, that you would complete, and it's quite extensive. It goes through guardians, the residual estate, your executor, witnesses, and all of that. And then on the back of it, you have a first witness, a second witness, and a third witness. So you have all of those that will make your document a legal document. And then another one that's very important is the Advanced Health Directive. So, I mean, we never know. We never know what's going to happen, and you really need to have somebody there that you love and trust that will make sure that your wishes are followed through upon. Again, it's going to give you directions on how to use that particular document, what that document does, and then you will have an example of the document itself. So you have the worksheet, and then you'll have the actual document itself that you will be able to complete. That will be your actual legal document. And the nice thing I like about it is all in this book, so you don't have to tear any of this out. It's all in this book, right? And I would even go further, to have it notarized that way. And then when you take it for, if you got to file it or whatever you have to do, you have it all in one place. It makes it much easier for your family. It does. We can't none of us get out of here alive, y'all. We need to prepare and make sure that this is the preaching to myself here. And the other one here, I think this is the last form here, is the legal power of attorney. So once again, having someone designated to, handle your business for you if you are unable to is so very important. Um, so again, it has the worksheet there that you'll be able to practice with, and then you have the actual legal power of attorney. Oops, that is the actual forms itself. So all this is really great to have. It is a great way to take care of your family. So whatever it is you plan to do for your family, you can get it done. So that is my suggestion. That is my tidbit for you on VEDA Day 6. So thanks for watching this video. Hey guys, please hit that notification bell so when I do upload videos, you'll be able to get notifications of them. I love doing that because I get notifications from various folks, just so I can try to keep up with them. So anyway, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share, and see me later. Bye, y'all.